I'm John McEnroe, and I'm going to be talking about values. What are you doing?
My name is John McEnroe, former world #1 professional tennis player from the United States. 7-time winner of Grand Slam singles titles, 9 Grand Slam men's doubles titles, and 1 Grand Slam mixed doubles title. I won a record 8 season-ending championships, comprising 5 WCT finals titles and 3 Masters Grand Prix titles from 12 final appearances at those 2 events. During my career, I won 77 ATP-listed singles titles and 71 in doubles. I originally signed an endorsement with Nike in 1978. I hurt my ankle and began wearing Nike 3/4 top shoes. Sales of that style leapt from 10,000 pairs to over 1 million. And the sudden popularity of jogging, combined with Nike's canny marketing, created a demand where none existed before. Phil Knight chose to sponsor me because of my infamous temper and bad boy attitude towards authorities, knowing that the publicity that I gained from my disputes with referees would bring greater attention to the Nike brand. I've been working closely with Phil Knight for quite some time now. I know that he is an excellent leader of his family and of his business. It takes exceptional values for a person to perform at the caliber that he has. Values that are consistent, unwavering, and true to his character through and through. These values shape the expectations that he sets for himself and those that he sets for his company. Some instrumental values that he sets for himself include ambition, courage, open-mindedness, and imagination. Instrumental values are defined as the values that shape the acceptable behaviors that can be used to achieve some goal or end state. Ambition. Knight's drive to win is what makes him such a successful businessman. He knows what he wants and he's willing to go and get it. Knight is a competitor. He hates to lose and always fights to win. His competitive drive makes his ability to market to athletes substantially better. Phil Knight also has exceptional open-mindedness and imagination. In 1980, Phil Knight wrote 10 commandments for Nike employees. Of Knight's 10 commandments, his first one is, "Our business is change," which shows his dedication to different, new, and innovative ideas to shape the way that Nike did business. Knight emphasized more than anything that new ideas are key. Everyone who has worked at Nike must follow the rules. He pushed others to innovate and achieve for the whole organization. Nike is known for being early adapters in many fields, from internet sales and advertising to other sneaker technologies. One example of true creative genius was the way that the waffle sole designed by Bill Bowerman was invented. Bowerman apparently was at home, and his wife was making waffles when he thought that the waffle iron type sole would make for good traction. So he poured liquid urethane on his wife's waffle iron and invented the waffle sole. Knight's focus on the instrumental values of open-mindedness and imagination allowed Nike to reshape the nature of the industry, creating the most innovative shoes and types of clothing. Additionally, it takes courage to succeed. Phil Knight was not afraid of failure. He would stop at nothing to succeed. On some occasions, Nike has released items that are not good. The Fuel Band was released in February 2012, and in April 2014, it was disbanded. Some terminal values that the instrumental values work towards are those of prosperity and accomplishment. Terminal values are defined as values that influence goals to be achieved or the end states of existence. Phil Knight's net worth is currently $20.8 billion. He owns the most successful sports clothing and shoes brands ever, sponsoring more teams and individuals than any other company, shaping the way that the industry has grown. The prosperity and accomplishment that Phil Knight sought were achieved through his instrumental values of ambition, courage, open-mindedness, and imagination. The prosperity and accomplishment that Phil Knight sought were achieved through the instrumental values of ambition, courage, open-mindedness, and imagination. The world of sports is lucky to have a leader such as Phil Knight. Excuse me while I go dispute a call. That was on the line!
Overall, Phil Knight is a trailblazer who has transformed athletics. Phil Knight built Nike from scratch over 40 years ago, and the company continues to soar today. Phil Knight has faced adversity and has overcome obstacles in order to be successful. He has aided all of us in our athletic journeys to market us as people and athletes. We would not be here today without Phil Knight. Tiger Woods talked about how ethical companies perform better and attract better talent. He also pointed out that Knight exhibits servant leadership. Steve Prefontaine touched on how Nike incorporates motivation into their corporate headquarters with laid-back attire.
Mia Hamm said Phil Knight's an introvert, but this does not affect his success. Because of his high self-efficacy, this enables him to be successful. LeBron James described Knight as a charismatic leader who also builds relationships with his clients and helps them with their brand. John McEnroe, Knight embodies the instrumental values of ambition, open-mindedness, imagination, and courage. Terminal values of prosperity and accomplishment.
That's it. Knight Mission out.